Hi everyone, I'm hoping this works. I just got a message that said it wasn't working, but I am here to tell you some news that I want to share with you today. First of all, this is my first Facebook Live video and it feels pretty fun, a little confronting, but pretty fun. And so many of my friends know that I'm dedicated to the planet and putting my time and energy into making the world a better place for everyone. And most of the time, this shows up as helping businesses become more conscious and more sustainable. And there have been many experiences in the past that have led me down this path. One of the most pivotal experiences was when I was working for a big Japanese newspaper, and I was living in countries all over the world, interviewing business leaders of the leading companies in these countries about their businesses and their business practices. And I would interview only the CEO or the managing directors of these companies. And when I got to the questions about their social and environmental values or social and environmental initiatives, there 9 or 9.5 times out of 10 I would get blank stares and they would change the subject. And it was so heartbreaking because they did not want to talk to me about how their factories were polluting local rivers and hurting communities around them. They didn't want to talk about how they were paying their workers just a very small amounts of money per hour, per day to create these giant buildings in the hot sun. They just didn't want to talk about it. And that was quite a few years ago, and luckily things have shifted. In a lot of places things are much better, but things are still quite challenging in other places. But I'm certain that many of the companies that I talk to have even better sustainability initiatives now, and they are doing better things for the planet. But there's still so much more work to do. And all those memories stayed with me. And they've stayed with me because I feel that business has a huge impact on our culture. Like it or not, it really does. It really impacts how we are, our ways of being, what we buy, what influences us. And so I thought, why not explore what the internal sustainability teams in all of these companies are doing so that we could learn how they could influence entire companies and replicate that. So that's what I'm here to announce. I'm writing a book about the internal teams in companies and all their systems and how they are driving change to create a more sustainable planet and more sustainable culture for all of us. My plan is to showcase 20 to 25 companies within this book and really check in with their sustainability teams and find out how they integrate with the rest of the company, what they do to regain trust if there are breakdowns within the team, find out if they have best practices that can be replicated so that other companies can learn from them and integrate them into their business models. Because if one company is doing really great things and nobody knows about it, then that's not going to help too much. But if more companies know about what these companies are doing, we can get closer to better business cultures. I also want to find out about the business resiliency, how these internal teams are impacting business resiliency. So I am really excited about this project, and I've already interviewed a handful of really innovative, awesome companies, and I look forward to sharing more about all of those as time goes on. I plan to do little videos after each of the interviews to give you a little brief synopsis of what we talked about. And I would love to hear from you. If you have anyone in mind, any companies in mind that you would like to see showcased in this book about climate action teams, sustainability teams, green teams, whatever you want to call it, please let me know. And also, if you have a connection to someone who actually leads these companies, I would love to hear from you. Either way, I'd love to hear from you. So reach out and let me know if you have any ideas, if you have any questions for these companies as well. So thanks so much. I look forward to letting you know how things progress. Have a great day. Bye.